first, we begin with breaking news out of the Middle East. Israeli forces say they have taken control of a Hamas stronghold in the northern part of the Gaza Strip.
And the United States is planning to send $320 million in precision bombs to Israel, as today marks 1 month since Hamas carried out its brutal attack. Trey Yingst is live on the ground in southern Israel with the very latest. Trey, good morning.
Yeah, hey, Todd, Carly, good morning. It's been exactly 1 month since Hamas militants crossed into southern Israel, slaughtering around 1,400 people. Today, though, the Israelis are taking the fight back to Hamas. They continue gaining more territory inside the Gaza Strip. I do want to just show you what it looks like behind me, the level of destruction growing throughout Gaza as the Israelis continue their airstrikes, artillery strikes, and ground operations. We do understand that over the past day, the Israelis secured a Hamas stronghold in the Strip. They say there were anti-tank guided missiles there, launchers, other weapons, and other material inside this compound. Arab media does report that the Israelis now control the road inside Gaza that goes along the Mediterranean Sea, an indication that they are within a mile of Al-Shifa Hospital, the place expected to be where they will find more of a Hamas stronghold, an area where they've released information about a tunnel entrance and network underneath Gaza City. All of this is taking place as the ground operations continue, the Israelis using those airstrikes to support their forces. But they've also uncovered some interesting evidence of what's taking place inside Gaza. This video here shows you different rocket launching units belonging to Palestinian Islamic Jihad, the second largest faction inside Gaza. And these units were found underneath a mosque and around a civilian area for Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts inside Gaza. And it just gives you a sense of how the battle inside is being fought from in civilian territory. I do want you to listen to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who spoke with ABC News about the situation on the ground and the plans for Israel.
As far as tactical little pauses, an hour here, an hour there, we've had them before. I suppose we'll check the circumstances in order to enable goods, humanitarian goods to come in, or our hostages, individual hostages to leave. But I don't think there's going to be a general ceasefire. I think there's the question of a ceasefire. The president himself has said that a ceasefire would be a surrender to Hamas.
No ceasefire. That's the position of the Israelis. They are starting to allow more humanitarian aid to get into the Strip. They're facing new pressure from the United States and others to let that aid in and let more civilians get south of Gaza City, where much of the action and battles are taking place. We do know today that more civilians have been able to go on the Saladin road that cuts through the Gaza Strip. The Israelis are facilitating that corridor to get more civilians out. Guys?
Yeah, and Trey, over the weekend, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who's in Tokyo right now meeting with G7 leaders, but he met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, and he said, listen, after this war is over, we want the Palestinian Authority to play a central role in what happens next in Gaza. How do you think that is being read by Palestinians in the West Bank? And also, is Israel on the same page with that game plan?
That's a great question, and that interview was illuminating. It really showed that the Israelis may be saying something publicly, but privately be planning something else. They're likely to hold territory inside the Gaza Strip for an undisclosed amount of time until they're able to stabilize the security situation inside Gaza, then at which point there could be other outside actors or the Palestinian Authority that get involved to try and determine who will rule the Gaza Strip after Hamas. But it's an incredibly challenging scenario for Israel. They understand that if they occupy Gaza, they will face a growing insurgency against their forces. In the past, they have done this, and it has been incredibly challenging to do. And one thing we should note here, there are more than 1 million Palestinians internally displaced inside Gaza. We saw the Gaza Strip from the inside over the weekend, and many of those homes are destroyed. They will have nowhere to return to. So you have a major humanitarian crisis that's developing, and it's something that will last for years because there will be rebuilding efforts that need to go on, and that will need money and support from the international community.
Without question, a lot of unknowns and a lot of concerns still hanging over this entire situation 1 month into this brutal war. Trey Yingst live for us in southern Israel. Thank you so much.